did you see the video from SVR? I had to wash my hairs out. I hope he doesn't let that get to him. Yeah, I hope not either. Hopefully he doesn't bump into 11:30 on back. Time, no, it won't be. SVR quit and Scott is missing. What happened? Trolls. Yeah, it's a tough life. That's why. What happened? SVR had a troll bothering him, and I'll show you the video. Don't ask a question and then just walk out. What a nut job. Alright. I feel bad for Dan, but there is always going to be a butthead or two around. You have to let them roll off your back. I agree. It's tough. It's not easy. Clint, you know, Bryan, he's up here big. Hope he gets worked out. Bad deal, yep. I agree. Welcome to live chat. Hey, Ryan. What's up? That's why streaming and YouTubing and just having all your stuff out there, it's not easy, but you just can't let anything bother you. Like Tim, now we know why Bryan is all stressed out. It's all the YouTube haters. Yeah, see, that's exactly it. No, but like Tim especially, he would let that bother. Like when we would do live stream, he would, and people would be like, "Oh, I don't like that car. Oh, I don't." See, I look at it as a bit. It's a joke. You guys are joking with us. Oh, you don't like this. Well, we have two options. One, you don't like it. Two, it's a bit, and you're just messing with us, like we mess with each other. Three, you're doing it to be a jerk. You know, there's 100, but I don't care. I'm just gonna pick the one that it makes it easiest for me. It's a bit. They're just doing it to mess around, or they don't like this car. I don't care. That's their problem, not mine. So it doesn't bother me. Hey, do you guys have the poly car set? Bryan's going to be on in a second. When you go down the aisle, make sure Asher to ask that question. Did Bryan have his 30 of nuggets yet? Oh, 30 count. Building that muscle gain. Yeah, that was really funny, Adam. That was funny. Alright, I'm gonna take this over there and just do shipping. Wow. I need to ship. Dakota, he literally never comes when he says he's gonna come and then changes it last minute. So he won't be here till 2. Did Bryan have it? They're turning black again. I need to get bank curves just for a 2-lane. Any suggestions? Which to buy? Yeah, I get the 12. The 12, the AFX 12. That was a great video, Adam. Oh, welcome. Hello. Yep. All right. Let's see here. I'll buy those now. Yeah, get them. 2929. All right, what is it? Products. So 70 265. 7265. 7265. 7265. That is a link. Did you get into the maple syrup yet? No, I have not been able to eat the maple syrup yet. We have not. This weekend we were on we did a like a good, because I haven't really had a weekend off in a little while. I didn't have this weekend off either, but I hadn't even had a Sunday off. Well, good news, I had this Sunday off, so we took the kids to brunch. We did like a breakfast thing, so they obviously already had syrup there. And then we went, syrup. Oh, nice. I can't wait to try it though. So we're gonna, that might be a next Sunday thing. I'll tell Mandy that that is from your son's labors. That's awesome. Okay, so, then we went to the zoo, where they had like a little like harvest party type thing. So we went to the zoo. That was a good time. We then went to this place. It's called Pin. So it's mini bowling. It's mini bowling. Kind of cool. See? Yeah, the Toledo Zoo is very good. We have a membership there, so it's a good place to go walk around. We don't live far away from it. We used to live literally right next door to it. So we would go there just to walk. When we when we lived right in the area, we would just go there constantly to walk around and stuff. But we live a little further now. I just ordered the bank turns. Good. Good. You're gonna have quite the layout pretty soon. You got to have a permanent spot though for it, because you had a place, but then you moved stuff around. I was there last summer. Nice place. Oh, you were there last summer? Why didn't you come visit here? It's only 45 minutes away. I'm going to set up a permanent spot. Good. All right, let's see what this is. 3 pounds. No luck. Should I put it to 0? Me neither. I didn't forget. I'm just doing this. Face down. Is Bryan okay? He isn't face down back there, is he? I don't think so. Come on. Can't ship to California. I mean, it's ridiculous. The prices. Almost 20 bucks. What's up, James? 20 bucks just to California for a box. That's going up. See, I have a very good process. So if you want to ever come here and help, Ted knows how to do this. Everybody knows how. You basically pull the order from over here. I lined everything up. You pull the order from over there. You grab the tag first, put that down here, put your items there. Let me pause, read these comments. Okay, I think he forgot about us. Good afternoon, Ryan. Heard from Timbo. Tim's doing great. Have you guys been busy? We've been a little bit busy. Stopped in Friday after work and picked up the white wheels mongoose, blue mongoose, and white snake. Thanks again. Hey, thanks, Michael, for coming by. Timbo's great. He's doing fine. No issues there. All right, so first thing you have to do as soon as you grab the order is you have to pull it up on the computer. Why, you might ask? Well, it reduces mistakes. So what you do is 22049, type it in, then the order comes up on the paper. Now you package it. When you package it, you get the package that you need. Now here's the important part that you really, hopefully Tim got a haircut. I hope I posted an unboxing video of the cheetah.
Tim got a haircut finally?
I'll take a look at that.
Hopefully
rapture.
Tim got a haircut. No, he didn't.
Oh, he did a video on that.
Who did?
What's your video? What video is it on?
I'm going to check out there one more time.
Oh, good. I'm happy.
A business account can help.
How was the run? How was the run? Unboxing cheetah.
What's up, YouTube? Before we get started, hit that like and subscribe button. I just wanted to show you guys my new acquisition from ProTinkerToys.com.
Look at that.
It's a cheetah, an actual cheetah. I just wanted to show you my new car.
We need to. I'll send you a knife next time too, because that's dangerous.
I'm gonna unbox for you guys.
You don't use a square blade like. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to send you a knife. My goodness, that is just. We need to get you a knife.
That's it.
All right, I'm gonna get a thumbs up right there. See?
Just wanna open this up.
Oh my god, this is comical. Oh, this is good.
And what's inside here is nice wrap job, as always. Timbo, shout out to the Timbo. Up two. And I'm gonna put this razor blade in box. Wow, there's a nice little piece of tape keeping it all together. Might need that razor blade again.
Oh no. Oh no. I knew it! I knew it! I knew you were gonna cut yourself. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew what was gonna happen.
Pop that in there. And there you have it.
There it is.
First look. Looks really nice.
Nice.
Almost mint condition. As you can see, undercarriage, solid metal and other materials. Wheels are spinning nice. It's got nice action. Nice action there. Cog shafts are good. All clean, 100%. Look at that. Really, nothing wrong with this piece of machinery. Well worth, well, I would say well worth it, but they ripped me off on an extra $1. It's worth $49 at $8.50, but they gave me free shipping. I gotta give it to them. It's a hard bargain, but that's why we love them at ProTinkerToys.com.
Oh, that's good.
ProTinkerToys.com.
There we go. Hit the subscribe for you. Great job. There we go. We shared it. Funny video. 5:54. Nice. 5:54. Glad you made it. Vibration, very happy. 50:54. Post a video to the channel. Yes. There we go. I knew what was gonna happen to that. Yeah, it's running 26 miles is tough. Alright. Alright, so when we pulled the order, brought it up on a computer screen. Then this is very important. What you do is you look at the items that you're supposed to have, match the number up. So this is 914, 914, 2, 1, 2. You have to use these tally marks. You circle the thank you for shopping because that notates if there's a note there. You'll see a note if you circle that. That's why it's mandatory, and then you sign. Bryan doesn't sign. Bryan doesn't look at notes. Bryan does it his own way and doesn't want to learn. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's not my problem. It is a bit annoying when you have to come in the next, pretty much, if he ships something, there's going to be at least one email. If he ships something, there's going to be one email of this was wrong, this is wrong. So I kind of calculate that into, I'm gonna say this bit again actually. So I'm gonna re-say this later. That whole bit, that's gonna be a funny bit. And I'm gonna have the camera like this, so it'll get his reaction. So I'm gonna do that again. That's gonna be a bit. You wait and see. Cool Adam guys. I will try to do lives on the fan page on Facebook when I can. I'm so pumped for the Slot Car Show this week. Yes, and I'll be doing lives. Obviously, the one on YouTube, I'll do that. So then you buy once you take the item from here, you put it onto the scale. You leave it on the scale. That's as important.
I didn't think it'd be close. So if you want one, don't wait too long.
So once you print, you
Yeah, right
then
here, I'll show
reach
you.
over to the printer. It's right here. You're gonna see. You print it off, but if you remember, I put it on a scale. There's a reason I put it on a scale. I leave it there. That's gonna come out, and I'll show you another. And then look, right, what's below it? See, you print it, and then it shows up right here. You just take it off of the printer. You throw this piece away because you're right next to the printer. You put this on it, and then this goes to the bag. And it eliminates the screw-ups. Now we're going to go back to the table and get our next item.
It's a phenomenal set. It has an adjustable transformer from 0 to 24 volts, 2 lap counters. You can short it by about 2 feet.
So first,
comes with 4 cars.
all right,
And then
Dakota
he can
did
do
an
whatever.
excellent
He can
job.
do
All
what
my
you
latest
like.
orders signed, sealed, and
Then
delivered. Good,
yeah,
good.
it'd be 100 feet basically.
So first thing,
Almost. Well, 36,
Pull the tag.
60, 72
we
feet.
pulled it. Lay the items
This
out.
is probably the best set that we've had this year. Or
22,
gonna be this year. We're
0,
selling about
4,
1 a
8.
day. Well, 1 to 2 today.
Boom.
That's cool.
Then you pull up the order here. Once again,
$3.99. Well, actually, it's on sale $3.79 right now. We got it online. See, look at all the
1, 2,
track.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Beautiful layout.
First check number. All right,
The
914.
cars are just
914.
phenomenal.
6 of them. 1,
Yes,
2, 3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6. Use tally marks.
Look
1,
at that one
2,
there.
3,
I love that.
4, 5, 6.
Extraction.
Now,
Meaning, so they have little
Circle.
magnets on them, and they're a little faster than
Inside.
your magnet traction, which was the old Aurora.
Okay, that's what I remember was the 3 gears on top.
Yes, and that's what
Sign
these are.
like
These are-
this.
Okay, exactly. Here, I'll show you.
circle here and
Well,
do
right
your
here,
notes
so
here.
here's this is a 4-gear chassis. All right. You see where the little gears are?
Yeah.
This is 4-gear. These are for your.
Oh,
this
you
is
also
Thunderjet.
have to
You
add
probably-
a
what are you,
sticker.
about 62, 63? Okay, so you're
A
70, you
sticker
probably
and
started
a
with
little
Thunderjets, which
sheet.
is a 3-gear.
Exactly.
Okay. And then they moved, I jumped in and I'm 63, so I jumped in 71 and 72, and then they were just coming out, the extraction chassis were, or magnet traction they were called.
Okay.
And they call them extraction because they have a little, magnet right here.
Oh, earth, okay, it helps hold down the
Yep.
track.
And then these are all the parts, we have everything you could find to seal it.
Anything to rebuild them.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Seal it and then put it there. You gotta sign.
We sit there, clean the tires all up, clean the track.
So we
all up.
know.
Yeah.
Go down to the basement, the racing.
Yep, exactly.
All right, well.
So that is that one, and we print a
And you
shipping
can go
label, leave it right
online.
there, remember,
And
you don't touch it.
You can build a
You leave
shopping
it there.
cart, and then you can pick it up here.
I think
You can go
he's closing.
Put one in a shopping cart, that means it's kind of held.
Okay.
It only held for about a week,
Okay.
and then if you pay for it, then it's held, and then you can either you can request pickup, or it's to ship it.
Yeah.
So we can ship it right to his house if you wanted to.
No, that would work.
That would work.
I'm gonna be a big
Ow.
surprise on Christmas.
Oh, it is, okay.
Tear,
Are you gonna take it
bring
there
over
and set it
here.
up?
Oh, well, not set it up, but I wanna take it.
This has to go to the track.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
And
This
then-
goes on
then
the
we'll set it up.
package.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that's sweet.
If we might set it-
Package
if we got
goes
that
in
big
the
one,
mail.
we might set it a lot smaller just to run around in circles for a
Yeah,
while. just to
yeah.
get it.
Questions?
But,
It's a nice set.
yeah, that's.
Yeah, what's the
It's
first
been
step?
selling like crazy.
Pull the next order from the shipping.
And here's
label.
the, I'll go ahead and give you one of these.
Boom.
These are our consumer catalogs. Everything that
Kathy,
we have
Tim
in
is
the
so
way of
jealous right
Aurora
now.
and AFX
He
is in
loved
there.
your tuna.
So it'll give you an easier way than getting on the website and say, hey, I want this.
I want some
I see.
tuna, Ma.
And then
What
you
the
can-
heck?
you can give this
I gotta
to
bring
him
my
too at
keto
Christmas, and
bread.
he can, "Hey, I want that."
Keto
Yeah.
bread with tuna.
Now, some of them were
Mandy
out
needs
of
to
it,
start
so
making that.
when
We have to
you
check
look.
and find out.
So-
Exactly. Just go
First
online
thing you
and
gotta do
click
is
on them.
pull up the order.
Fantastic.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
22,
thank you, appreciate it, have a good day.
You do the same.
Yeah.
Take care.
22,026. Once the order is up, you then have to count. Make sure it's the right number. So 22,413. 22,413. So it's not on there. So what we got to do is we want to make sure we have the right item. So we have to scan this item. Make sure it's in the system. Boom. Boom. It came right up as the right item. It's scanned. It's in the scanner, so I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure to use the tally marks and check the item number like I just did. And then you circle the right
It's
here,
so boring.
and then you sign. Brian never signs, so that's okay. We want him to sign, but we know he doesn't sign it. So that's kind of his signature is not signing. But you gotta do it. You got turn that down. Well, I'll tell you about that. But what are you doing? Let me finish this. Now, one thing you always got to keep in mind is you have to sign and make sure you write. Don't play it swears. I gotta move this. So you got to remember though when you're shipping, and I always try to take this into account too. Whenever Brian's shipping, the next day or a week later, you're gonna at least get 3 or 4 emails every time Brian ships. It's just typical. Maybe the 8-shot caps were put in when it should have been the 12 because he's just rushing. So, but it's okay. We expect that. There's gonna be at least a couple of emails when Brian's shipping, and we know it's his because there's no signatures on them. And then notes get missed, lots of that stuff, but that's okay. That's part of the job, We work through that. We don't have any issues. I mean, there are issues. Those are the issues. But if you follow this process that I'm showing you, you'll reduce the amount of.
Who are you talking to?
I'm telling them about
What?
just like if you don't follow this.
Follow what?
Well, like whenever you're shipping, we know. Okay, in about a week. We're gonna
I
get.
see. So, just me. Is that you're saying? Just me?
Just you, yeah.
I see, okay.
Well, mainly you.
All right,
We
I just-
know. Okay, Brian's shipping today. Just
Got it,
I put it
okay.
on my calendar a week later. Okay, I'm gonna have a couple of emails.
Right.
To take care of when I come.
Okay, that's good.
And they don't have any signatures on them but you got to slow down. See, this is why I do this. Look, there's a number right there. You tally how many. You circle this because that shows you if there's any notes or not, and then you sign here. Okay, Robert, good idea. Adam poked the big bear. So Team SVR, that's Slot Valley Racing Dan. Dan is the one who.
What happened?
I guess there's a troll on his account that kept giving him a thumbs down,
Okay.
and just Dan was fed up with it because.
It happens with us all the time.
Right, well, he's taking it to heart. I don't know why. I don't know the whole entire story. I
Is
just
he
know
on
that.
our live stream?
He's not on right now, but he does get on, and he probably will watch this later, or he might catch it, especially if somebody points it out.
And so why is he so upset on this video?
Does anybody know the full story? So somebody was like, "Oh, come get it. I made enough for both of you. There, you've got tuna down. It's ready."
All right, I'll go down.
Oh, so I took the box, put it over here. Where can I start? So you know about it, Four Eyes? When can I start? Or or you want to start here and you want to start shipping? So we have some openings, a couple of non-paid internships available right now. So
Non-paid internships.
what? Yeah, but it's an internship. Learn valuable.
Oh, and don't go see Black Adam. It's terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
Well, it's pretty bad.
The kids loved it.
And then that could have been an hour and 30-minute movie, 90-minute movie for children. Okay?
Yeah.
They don't know how to make movies. Americans do not know how to make movies anymore. I am more convinced of that than ever.
Who would win? Would Superman beat Black Adam or not? Who's stronger?
Well, they in the comic books they have it going both ways. So I mean, it's really a non-issue because it's just the way they do these comic books.
I thought that was the story of Shazam.
Now they've got these stories so convoluted, it's almost disgusting.
It's hard to know which way is up or down.
Yeah, you don't know which way is up and down.
I mean, they can't even answer what is a woman.
Oh, see, now you're gonna get in trouble here.
No, I didn't say anything. I just said that's a show. What is a woman? And it's a documentary. It's not political.
I don't know where those cars would be.
So we got to put it to 0 then. Did you put it to 0?
I think Whiz Kids would sell here.
With the right marketing, anything can sell.
No, I know, that's the problem.
Where's the tag for it?
I can't find it. I think I left it in the warehouse.
Were you perhaps rushing a little bit? It's all right. It's not a big deal. I just have to find out where it is.
No, I left it down at the warehouse. I wanted you to pick on me. That's what you like to do, so.
That's what I learned from my father.
Well, I never picked on you. I only told you things that you did wrong, and you did a lot of them.
Right, that's what made me so good. So I'm trying to return the favor.
Well, you're not doing it with your sons because your sons.
I'm trying to return the
both
favor.
Both of your sons are losers.
I'm trying to return the favor and
they've
helping
got
you.
serious mental issues. My grandchildren do. I don't know what the heck.
They're just like you.
Trouble.
They're just like you.
No, they're not.
I can't.
I was never like that.
I can't print a new tag because.
Why?
Because that printer hasn't stopped printing.
And
what do you do? What are you doing with them? You printed out 100 of them last time.
And then they were all wrong.
Right. So what do you do? It's because you rush. You rush. You gotta slow down.
It had nothing to do with rushing.
Yeah, because you would have noticed that it was.
No, because I had done it, and then all of a sudden it got screwed up for some reason.
Yeah. Do you think it could be user error?
No, I don't understand why it was all messed up. because every one of these pages was listed here, but then the one that copied was totally messed up. I'm thinking, how do you do that when all these images are right here?
Do you like to live in denial? Is that what it is? Sometimes you prefer to have that ignorance is bliss. Is that what it is? I mean, it's okay if that is where you like to be. Like today, it was really funny. There's an order that we were trying to get it fulfilled, but it already said fulfilled. And he's like, why is it fulfilled? We fulfilled it. Well, I wasn't here at 8 o'clock, but it got fulfilled at 8 o'clock. So I was like, well, somebody did it. All right, a mask, put the mask in there, put it on the table. And it's light. Put that by that label. All right, do you guys have ProTinker hats or shirts for sale? Yes.
Yeah, but they're not very good.
Yeah, we need to get better stuff.
Well, I told you that a long time ago when I went to the Smoky Mountain Gift Show last year.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I gave you the information, but you never followed up.
There was other priorities.
I know. You always have the excuse that there's always other priorities.
It's true, unfortunately.
I gotta go get to my lunch.
Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't true. Let's see. So bring up the order. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. Sign. Circle. Ship. It's that simple. If you do that, you will reduce the amount of issues. My phone isn't buzzing.
Hello?
What?
Are you avoiding?
No, I'm very busy.
What's he doing now? I wanna
It's
get
this
my
thing
tuna.
that, Ryan, you need to call a tuna break. It's this thing that you're very afraid to do or hesitant to do. It's this thing, it's called work. Or trabajador. You know, that's another word for it. You know, it's or sacrifice, you know, like you got to do stuff you don't want to do. It's very difficult, but sometimes you got to do it. And I understand it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that's not. Two, literally 2. I think barely 2. Ugh. I only see one item change, so I don't know what you were doing. I didn't see any notes. There were supposed to be notes on the thing. No notes, no updates. All right, what are you calling about? Oh yeah, but I'm live streaming. You could have seen that I'm live streaming and just watched that. Yeah, you can type. No, why? He broke one of the things. Yeah, by moving it back and forth because he rushes on things. He doesn't focus. Just a part, but he ordered it. Why a different? Why would a house be different based on that? Right. Yep. But that's going to extend that 26th start date. It's going further then, right? Yeah, but I haven't bothered. I haven't bothered her ass because we set that 26th date, and I didn't want to bother you until we. So you. I mean, at least 30 to 40 hours a week. Well, the car that you have out there is part of it. The future and the continued payment that you're on. Like you just requested how much from our, Social's Padre. Right, but then. But that was with you continuing to work while you're there. I'm confused at where that went. Part of the deal. That was always part of the conversation. But you have to see what you can even do. So yeah, until you show that you can do more, yeah, that's it. You haven't even been able to put in that. And it's been a month now. Well, no, that's... I feel like the car... I mean, that kind of... That's a lot right there, and then plus the 2, so that's 4 plus 2 when you left, and then plus another 5 you just got, and then another 5. So really it's you who's got this endless number. Yeah. Okay, what was the number? That's the first I'm hearing. Yeah, well, because yeah, I agree. But it sounds like you had a conversation with him and made up new rules.
Okay, I got my tuna.
Right, and
I got my tuna and my bananas,
right,
and then
during that conversation,
who are you talking
the
to?
understanding you'd be working
Check this out.
in Mexico.
We got it fixed, and I've got the screws right here so that I can unscrew and pull it apart to fix the struts if they break again. But all 4 struts are fixed, and it is ready for launch at 3 o'clock. Mars lander. Are you still talking to Daniel?
No. Why are you?
Well, no, I don't want to ever talk to him again.
Why is that?
Because he was supposed to do a bunch of things, but he never got them done.
What was he supposed to do?
Wasn't he supposed to do things on the computer?
I thought so. That's what we all
Down there, while he's down there?
right. And he's thinking.
What a loser.
He's thinking that he. I
What
don't
a
know.
loser.
It's very confusing.
What a loser. A loser. Alrighty. All right, I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to print things if you want. And then I'm going to print some more.
I think you should just pause that.
Pause what?
The printing for a little bit. You've got to do down the aisle. You might as well shut
Down
off
the
and
aisle?
restart. You might as well shut off and restart. It's already been an hour.
What are you talking about? No, it's been 42 minutes.
Right.
Well, you know what? I have a big order that I had to get out.
Well, then you should have set up a time to go live.
Well, I tell you, I don't think it's going to last. Give it another month.
Just try to think ahead a little.
No, I'm
bit.
not.
That's all I'm asking.
Unbelievable.
Just take a second and be like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to go live because I've got this order that I'm working on right now. But I knew you were working on that order when you made the live stream time. So you were literally working on that order and then you grab the tablet to do the live stream.
What is Adam? Okay, Adam, you're no longer allowed to buy anything anymore, okay? Your wife just called me. Bryan, go get your tuna. I already went to get it. Where are you from? Where are you? What are you? Wake up. Don't forget to ship we're not going to ship your order. We're not going to. So, we've got the Mars lander already prepped. I've got screws right here that hold the body on so that if it does break, I can pull this apart like this. And I can fix these struts. I reinforce these with a lot of crazy glue. Smells like rocket engine. I've got the parachute very small so that it should pop out very easily. The only problem is it wasn't stable, and I don't know if it's just not stable. So we're gonna try launching it again at 3 o'clock and see if it can get to Mars. That's the Mars lander. All right, so I'm supposed to go down the aisle. I haven't had lunch yet. Your tuna is ready. Come and get it. I will try to. I will try. Your tuna is ready. Now I can't eat because I'm doing a live stream. I just planned too many things. You know, that's the problem. So 2 p.m. launch today. Correct? No, not 2 p.m. What time is it? 12 o'clock. Well, if I get off right now and have lunch and then come back at 2 o'clock, I would do that. So what we're going to do is, this was kind of a really weird show. Okay, 2. I have a meeting at 3. When do you do a launch? Looks good. Up the aisles. Here we go, bride. What time is it? It's 11:30. I just don't have time right now. I want to eat. Dang nabbit. Canada. Canada, Canada, Canada. What are we going to do with Canada? What are we going to do with Canada? Oh, Canada, my sweet Canada. Oh, Canada. All right, well, I'll do this for a half hour till 1 o'clock. I'll go down the aisle for 1 o'clock. Because there's a couple cars here I don't think I've shown anybody. Some of these Carrera cars. I want to show some of these Carrera cars. There's the wooden seat. Where's the wooden seat? Why can't I ever find the wooden seat? That is so funny. It's amazing. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. We have noticed a spike in sales after I go through some of these cars so people can see them. All right, so we're going to go with the oldest car that I have, or the newest. Actually, this is this car is this is 200. I'm just going to give you the last 4 digits of the item number, which is 77. Lays down. Oh, hey, Carrera. No, I canceled that, Adam. This is a BMW 320 Turbo. And they do a beautiful job making their cars. Let's put it that way. This is just a beautiful looking car. Now, I finally decided what I'm going to do for the racetrack on Wednesday. And I'm going to do a scale electric Ninko road course, okay? And it's going to have some digital track in it so that when I want to run digital, I can. If not, then I can just leave the switches open and I can run analog. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start building it. It's going to be multiple levels. It's going to be kind of like a road course, a fun track. It's going to be a fun track. I'm calling it a fun track where you could get 2 guys or 4 guys or 6 guys and just have fun running your cars. Okay. And, that's what I'm going to do. And, I don't care what anybody tells me. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start building it on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So Last week I had city council member and I couldn't do it. This week I don't. It's every other Monday. It's a first and third Monday. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. All right, so this is the first car. This is the newest car. Okay, that I have. And that is a BMW 320 Turbo, and it's 7714. Now, I do have a half a dozen of these, and I'm going to be putting these on sale 25% off because I need to get rid of these. I bought these as a mistake. So I'm just going to offer them at 25% off. And this is 3912. It's a digital 124 Corvette. And it's 124 scale. I mean, compared to the regular cars, they are much different. I mean, look at the size of those things. Then the next one I have is 7728. 772, I don't have like four. I'm running these low on these. 772 is the Evolution Plymouth Roadrunner. This is a must car. If you don't have the Super Speedway, you should get one of these. Now here's another one of these BMWs that's similar to this, and that would be a great as a set. And this is 77. 7680. I gotta find the tag. It's missing. 7680. Then moving along, we have 7677, which is a Corvette. C8R. I mean, it has the guy in it and everything. And then we have the D. Thomas Pantra. This is kind of a cool looking car, red. And this is GR5. Obviously, you can't buy every Carrera car all at one time, but then we have another really nice car. This is the same one, but it's blue. And this is 7671. Then we got moving along, we have a Ford Mustang. Oh, I missed a whole row. And this is 7669. I missed a whole row. I got to go back. This is a really nice car. I'm going to show you this car. I want to show people what they're getting with Carrera. I've never said I didn't like Carrera. You know, Carrera has always been, their standards have always been pretty close to fly whenever they made a car. And so most of the details that are in a Carrera car are kind of common for all their cars. You know, they're kind of common for all their cars. You know, they have just little detail things like the pull tag. I think it's called a pull tag. You know, just little details that they've put in their cars. Okay. You know, like the fin and all that, and just little details of the tires and the rim. Yeah, I'm hungry. They do have a magnet system, and then they have a switch where you can change direction. They're a very solid car. They're not a cheap car. They don't feel cheap, but you're paying for what you're getting when you buy a Carrera car. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? So did everybody hear what happened to Sweden? I find it funny, actually. Did everybody hear what happened to Sweden? Can anybody tell me what happened in Sweden? Does anybody know what happened in Sweden? Tell us. Well, they elected a new conservative government, and they're ditching all of the green platform. They're going to nuclear. They're going to gas, coal. They're ditching the climate, the Paris climate. They're ditching it all. They're going to get rid of everything, and they're going to go because they need electricity in the winter. So that's it. All right, now the next car, which I find quite amazing, but that's just my opinion. Everybody has their opinion. Okay, what's going on here? Now this is a car I found. I don't think I'd done one on this. This is the D. Thomas Panther car, and this is Panther Brew. This is a green one. You could almost do an entire, your track, just race these all different colors. I don't know why it has to say caution electric toy. What the heck? Why do you have to put that sticker on these things? I tell you, some of the stuff is just so stupid. With lights, yes, this is with lights. Digital, upgradable, front, head and rear lights. Most of your Carrera cars do have lights. And nowadays that's more expensive because they're using LEDs. They're using LEDs, which drives the cost of your digital. Now we have a really nice, another one, a purple one. I don't think I've ever done that. This is 7720 and 77, the other one was 7721. Oh, and then this one here, 7722 is pretty cool. This one's a really neat car, and I don't think I'd done video on these things. These are the Ford Capris. I always think a Ford Capri in a slot car looks cool. Look at that baby. Isn't that cool? And that's 7722. And this is the purple version of the D Tomos Pentra, if I said that right. And this is Carrera. You can run these on Scalextric. Now, there's one thing that I wanted to do a video on. Hold on a second, guys. Someone made a mention of this, and I wanted to do a video to clarify SCX track, or the classic track. So the classic SCX track, as you can see, have holes in it. So I can look through this and I can see you guys. See, hi. See how it's got, you can see through it. Well, what happens is on some of these cars that have a deep guide blade, they get caught in the track, okay? Now, this is a Hornby track, and the Hornby track is a little different than the SCX track, and I want to show you how the difference is. Well, it's not much different. I thought it was. But sometimes the guide pin can catch in these grooves, like right there, if the guide pin's too deep. And sometimes if you're going to race it on an SCX track, see, this is SCX and this is Hornby. The only difference is the color of the black plastic. Pantera. Oh, okay. Robert Fish. Look, Robert Fish is the teacher. Robert Fish is teaching me how to speak English. Yes. All right. So the next car then is the Porsche 911. Yeah, I didn't do a video on this one. Wow, this is nice. And this is item number 7700. And this is the Porsche 911. And this is a must car to have, a Porsche. This one's beautiful too. And this is item number 7700, Porsche 911. Proton competition number 88. 2019. Wow, they just raced that 3 years ago. Isn't that sweet, all the detail in that? All right, so that's Porsche 911. Then we got a BMW or Mercedes. 7694. So this is, I'm opening this up for the first time, and we're going to unwrap this together. 7694. So we're all going to look at this together. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Look at this. This is item number 7694. You ready? Look at that BMW or Mercedes. Isn't that pretty? And that is Sybil Pfeiffer. These are all these European names. Boy, this has got a lot of detail to it. This is just something you want to ask for Christmas from your wife or your kids or something. That's what every guy should be asking for, is slot cars for Christmas. Just buy me slot cars. Have them call us and we'll help them. All right, so that is the Corvette. And then we've got a Lamborghini. Lamborghinis always sell pretty well. And this is item number 767 or 7662. And this is the Lamborghini Huracan. Hurricane. Check out that Lamborghini. Lambo, baby. Well, I guess the Packers lost again. They just can't win. Poor Packers. And this is a Lamborghini. And this is a new car, 7662. Where did all these cars come from? You know, I don't think I ever did a video on these. Oh my gosh, where did this thing come from? Holy cow. Here's another one that I don't think I'd done a video on. I didn't even know I had this car. I think I got so much stuff that I don't even know I have. This is a car that, it's 7683, and this is a Ferrari. This is one of my prettiest Ferraris. Green, red, and white. Look at that, baby. Now, Robert Fish was mocking Ferrari, saying that Enzo Ferrari didn't know what he was doing, and his cars were so expensive. So this car, this is 76, or not 76. This is 7683. I didn't even know I had this car, and I've got 6 of them. Unbelievable. And this has got front headlights, and this is digital upgradable. Check out that baby. All right, so those are all the cars on the bottom shelf. Now I can move up to the third, or finish the second shelf. There were 2 Ford Mustangs of the same kind of style, and these are all upgradable, and these are both Ford Mustangs. This one's my favorite. And this is 7669 and 7668. So this would be a great addition to your track. And these are both Ford Mustangs GTY. Oh, do you hear? Who could tell me the new anxiety? Who could tell me the new anxiety that is sweeping the country right now? Does anybody know what the new anxiety is? If anybody can tell me what the new anxiety, you will get a free CUDA. If you can tell me what the new anxiety is, not mocking, just trying to advise you that not all of us can afford a Ferrari. Oh, Robert Fish. Robert, here's the deal. You can afford anything that you want. It's that you have to be able to, you have to will yourself to get it. Does that make any sense to you? All right, does anybody know what the new anxiety is? I have empty wall anxiety. Nope. I wish their cars weren't so heavy. Only the cheetahs handle very well on the track. Trump running for president? Nope. PTT. Watching people watching porn? Nope. Anxiety. Now, you don't get anxiety watching porn, but you shouldn't watch porn to begin with. So who could tell me what the new anxiety is? And it's getting bad too. People are, it's almost driving people crazy. I'm going to give you another minute. Okay, I'll go through another car here, and this is very popular. This is the Ford Torino Talladega, and this is a sweet car. And this comes in the Super Speedway, which everybody should own a Super Speedway. Yeah, they just should. That's all there is to it. I can't tell you enough. All right, so now we're going up to the third row, and I got this purple one. Where does this one go? Oh, it goes down here. Has anybody come up with what the new anxiety is? I know everybody's looking. Monkeypox, nope. Come on, guys. Can you guys be a little bit unbelievable? All right, now we are low on these, and this is the Evolution fake COVID. Nope, fake COVID. Mine is definitely empty wallet anxiety. No, M12. Nope. All right, I'm going to tell you what the I'm surprised Adam didn't research it already. All right, so here's what the new anxiety is. And it's really making people kind of sick. It's called if it wasn't so funny, I wouldn't laugh. I mean, it's not funny, but it's just it's almost I cannot believe. Well, I can believe. I just some of this stuff is just like unbelievable. You know, I just like how would I be saying this 20 years ago? Would I be saying what I'm going to say 20 years ago? Hey, did you realize there's a new anxiety around the country and the world? It's called, okay, I hope everybody's sitting down. It's called low battery anxiety. People, when they're driving their car, and I know this when I'm driving a gas car, but I waited too long to get gas. And I should have gotten it earlier. Like if I'm driving across like Montana, or not Montana, but Nebraska, and I just passed the last gas station for 100 miles, and then I'm looking and my gas is empty, and I got 2 gallons, and my anxiety just goes up. I'm constantly worrying about, oh, am I going to run out of gas? Am I going to run out of gas? Well, people with electric cars, they have it all the time. Bryan, you're already had enough gas, buddy. So the new anxiety is called low battery anxiety. Go figure, huh? All right, so the next car is 7656, and this is a McLaren 720S. Oh, we went over the hour. All right, I'm going to finish this row, and then I'm going to have lunch. And then we got another Porsche 911. This is 7654. Now, this car, to me, is probably just plain pretty. It's got I like cars when they have the right color combination. It all kind of, this stands out. And this is a Ford Capri. And this is a 76546. Wait until they have to buy a new battery. Yeah, they're $20,000. Oh, it's crazy. Anyways, this one's a really cool looking car. And then we have another Porsche. Number 7645. You might as well just buy 2 of these and be done. And then the last 2, I'll do these last 3. These are all American cars. We got 76, 38, 30, 38, 39, and 59. 59, 39, and 30, 38. And these are really, I've only got one left of all these. And these are these guys right here, which are just beautiful cars. This should be in everybody's collection, and you should just be racing these all the time until they're completely worn out. Bryan, the same exact truck I have, GM said is trying to charge $107,000 for an electric truck. I honestly don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I think that lady that took over GM is going to ruin, well, I think it's already done. Anyways. We've got the country of Sweden. The country of Sweden is dumping all of their green platform. They're going to build several nuclear plants. They're going to go coal. They're going all out. They're tired of it. They're tired of these people that they're crazy. You shouldn't even listen to them, honestly. And I'm all for doing things in an environmental way. I don't think you should just, dump toxic waste in the river. Obviously, I don't believe in that. But you don't want to. It's about penalizing the company so much that you just can't make any money. And so, how do you balance that? Well, I think we can do it very good here in the country. You go look at China. They have what they call these. In China, they call them battery dirty. What do they call them? Ponds. They're dirty ponds. And they're just ponds with chemicals from all these batteries, byproducts from making the battery. People don't understand all the byproducts that take up from making a battery for these things. Oh yeah, electric cars are catching fire in Florida. Wait till people have battery anxiety during the winter, and you're on the highway and all of a sudden there's an accident and you're already low battery, okay? And now you're going to have to sit there. Well, people say, well, same thing with electric car, same thing. No, it's not, because number one, the heat from the engine is providing the heat for inside of the car. You don't need to, this is what's so funny. You don't need to use a battery to create heat in your car. So if you're in an electric car and you've stopped, that means, now people say, I'm not using the electricity to run the motor, so I'm going to use the electricity to create heat. They still fail to understand that once you're done, you don't turn off the heat when you're driving, especially if it's 20 degrees outside or 10 degrees outside. Okay. So, how many want me to do a live stream, not while I'm eating, because I'll have the camera kind of offset like this, and I'll show you stuff. How many want me to sign off so I can eat and then come back, or do you want me to stay on? Whoever wins the vote. Tuna time. We have 27 people watching, so I need 20 votes. I have to have at least 20 votes. Okay. Yes, stay on while you're making lunch. No, to go off. No wonder we're all screwed. Yes, tuna time. Getting Dairy Queen. I have 3. I just lost my mind. Wild James. Stay on. Okay, so that's 2 thumbs up. Come back and have lunch. Okay, 1 down, 3 thumbs up. 3 thumbs up. 3 yeses and 1 come back. Stay on. I love watching you eat. Okay, so that's 4. Okay, we need some downers here. We need some downers. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how. All right, so when I'm going to use a trivia. Now, this is a trivia question, and I'll ask you one of these. What item did I sell the most at Young's Newsstand that I had to make it all the time? And that is a tuna sandwich. And I made the greatest tuna sandwich at Young's Newsstand. I would have people from miles to come to get a tuna sandwich. Okay? And I had the greatest concoction to make tuna, okay? And here's what it is. It's very simple. And most people don't do this, okay? is you have your tuna, you have real mayonnaise, Hellman's mayonnaise. That's one ingredient. The second is you put chopped up celery. That gives it a crunchy extra taste. You also then chop up a little bit of pickles, dill pickles, and then you put in about a teaspoon, or depending on how much of juice, of pickle juice.
Now you're giving away your secret recipe, though.
I'm just telling them, okay?
Now they're gonna steal it, and what if they open up a tuna shop?
Well, that's what a store, I wanted to open, if I ever got a lot of money, that's the store I was going to open. It was going to be called the Tuna Shack.
Right? What if they do that?
And the mascot would be this giant tuna, okay? And he would be in a rubber costume. And here's what the commercial would be. So I just need somebody that wants to invest in this idea because I think it would be a hit. So the commercial would be these two guys are driving down the street. Okay, they're in their car and they're going, hey, where do you want to go for eat? I don't know. Where do you want to do it? All of a sudden, this giant, I tell you, this would be the funniest commercial that would ever be on television. I'm telling you. And that's why I'm so good at this. So they're driving down the street and all of a sudden they go, where do you want to go to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to go to eat? All of a sudden, this giant tuna drops in the sky, lands on their hood, and he looks at them and he goes, hey, you should go to the Tuna Shack. And they go, yeah, let's go to the Tuna Shack. And they turn and the tuna falls off the truck.
Could
and
you say it's tuna time?
it's tuna time.
Let's go to the Tuna Shack.
Yes, but you're not getting the point of the tuna on the trunk. That's part of the comedy, you bozo.
Why?
So here's the
No, but
deal.
that-
See, my
but
wife
that-
makes this. My
But
wife.
wait, that would be good. You could use that idea for a lot of different commercials. Go, one time it'd be on their car. One time they'd be fishing on a boat.
No, it'd be 100 ways. You could be walking
Right.
down the street, and all of a sudden, this tuna walks up to him and goes, "Hey, why don't you go to the Tuna Shack?" Now, also at the tuna, you have to toast your bread. Okay.
Now, some people don't like it toasted, though.
Well, you have to.
Would you have an option?
Yes, you would be able to have an option. Now, the other
could you
things
use-
that you would sell there is we would sell potato chips. That's another thing that you would get on your tuna plate.
Could you do
You
spicy?
also would get my homemade coleslaw. My aunt Loretta, not Aunt Loretta, but my sister-in-law has a great tuna or a great coleslaw, and you'd get a cup of coleslaw, and then also my wife's Aunt Loretta used to make these chicken or egg noodles. What were they called?
These are not signed. Chicken noodles.
Chicken noodles. And so that would be a side also.
Yeah, those chicken noodles.
So those would be the three things you could get when you got a tuna sandwich. And I'm telling you, this would be the hottest store on earth.
I say we just do it right over there.
The Tuna Shack.
You
And it
gotta
would be
drive all the way to Wayne.
Wally the tuna. Okay, and he would be in this costume and everything, and he would go, "Hey, how would you like to have a tuna sandwich?" It takes money though, it takes investors and
workers. That's the hard part.
and
finding
workers, and nobody wants to work nowadays, and
Nobody has a sense of pride.
nobody has a sense of pride. Now, the other thing you do to the tuna sandwich is you butter both sides of the bread. I'm telling you, I had guys coming from, they would come every week to get tuna. Oh, gosh.
What? What happened?
I dropped the tuna into the sink.
All of it?
No. Unbelievable. I say it sometimes. I'm just getting old.
Your hair is white looking. Like it's white today. It just seems really white today.
What is?
Your hair.
No, I know it is.
No,
Tell me about it.
No, like it's.
No, I know it's getting white.
No, but in just the last day.
No, I know that. I know it's getting white.
No, like today it just really shined white. Like I was like, holy smokes.
That's because I'm getting old. Oh my goodness. Now, what you do is you take your bread, okay, and you butter it. This adds a little bit of flavor to the tuna. Then you take the tuna. Now, normally you can put lettuce on it, but we'll have lettuce at the tuna shack.
Are you gonna have different types of tuna though, like a spicy tuna?
No, I don't believe in that.
See, I would want a spicy tuna. Maybe.
Well, you know what? And you would be a very minority.
Right,
you know what
but
I'm
you
saying?
can make it where it's super spicy.
But no, people wouldn't want that.
Yeah, but people would go out of their way. They'd be like, I want to try this famous extra spicy tuna.
No, they
sandwich."
wouldn't. They would just want to come to have Bryan's tuna.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I think that you're missing.
And the other thing about it is, see, the reason okay, so here's another trivia question. Here's the reason I love this sandwich, how I fell in love with it. There was a store in Bowling Green called Rogers Drug when I was in high school. And I would go there at junior high at lunch every time and go get a tuna sandwich with, now back then, it was Cane's potato chips out of Bowling Green. They were made out of Bowling Green. Would you have a live stream?
Would you live stream that? You making tuna sandwiches all day?
So you'd have a nice big chip with your tuna. I don't know why you're acting like this.
What?
You're being a jerk, really, today. I don't know why.
What do you mean? I'm showing interest in what you're talking
No,
about.
you're not. You're mocking me.
No. See, that's in
no.
your head.
Oh,
That's in your
yeah.
head. That's exactly what a liberal would say, because they assume that somebody's thinking something, and then they force that opinion onto them. I did no such thing.
Okay, so that is my lunch. A couple slices of banana, some chips, and my tuna sandwich. Okay. And so if you know somebody that has a lot of money and wants to invest in a chain of tuna stores, I just want 10%, okay, of the idea, because I got about 1 million other ideas behind that one. So if I just got 10% on all the ideas that are in my head, I'd be a millionaire.
That's the problem. The world is not short on ideas.
No, good ideas. No, that's the problem. Nobody has good ideas. My ideas are great. All of my ideas have always panned out. That's why I'm great. Now, somebody didn't clean the cup out of here. The last person that was over here was supposed to clean these cups out.
Yeah, you never do.
Very disappointed in you.
I never use those cups.
You're such a loser.
I take after my father.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm exactly like
No,
him.
you're not. No, you're like your mother. I keep telling you that.
Exactly.
I keep telling you you're like your mother, not like me.
Exactly.
There's only one person that's just like me.
Lincoln.
Daniel. There's only one person that's like me, it's Daniel.
I don't know if that's a good.
He is exactly like me. I'm sorry, Ryan. You're just not my favorite. I'm just telling you right now.
That's good. That made me better, actually.
That made you better?
Yes.
You're just like your mother.
No,
okay?
That's not true. Nobody agrees with that.
Oh, everybody agrees with it. You're just like your mother in every aspect.
No, I've talked to a lot of people.
Oh, you haven't talked to anybody, frankly. Then we're gonna have 3 Reese's, little tiny Reese's cups for our dessert. And that's what we would have in the store, is we'd have our own little candy bar. Now, some people say, well, that you couldn't sustain on just a tuna sandwich. And I disagree. Because I could not keep my tuna.
I think you could survive on it. They've got pita pit. They only sell pitas, you know. I think tuna sandwich, I think you'd be all right, honestly. If you did it really well and you had the the other stuff fixing that you were talking about, I think it'd be all right.
Well, number one, we couldn't keep the the egg noodles in stock. Those would just be going out faster.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
They'd have to be fresh made every day.
I know that, and that's what the guy would do every day.
I don't think you guys realize how good these noodles are. My wife makes them now. She's learned the craft from. She learned it straight from.
Aunt Loretta,
Aunt Loretta.
get with it.
She learned it.
Who did?
Mandy.
No, she doesn't do it any good.
She went to Aunt Loretta's house and made them with her.
No, well, first of all, she
She lives in
can't.
Connecticut.
She doesn't cook them at all. Mom's
Yes,
the
she
one that
does.
makes them.
No, Mandy makes them now.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Why are you a loser?
When she hosts Easter, she'll have everybody over on Easter. She'll make them. Okay.
Yeah, right. Oh, we're gonna be over there on Easter.
That's what she said.
What about Thanksgiving? I want to go to your house on Thanksgiving. I don't want to be at our house.
Well, that's we might be moving, so
I don't think you are.
right, we might not be.
No, because buying a house right now is not a smart idea.
You're missing the point. I already bought a house. I already own a house. I'm just traded my house for another house.
No,
It's the exact same.
Okay, I'm not going there. All right, so now I've made my nice lunch. So this is the tuna sandwich, and these are the chips. That's banana. Now, I don't know why people are upset when I'm eating, because there are 100 websites, at least thousands of YouTubers that basically critique food as they eat it.
Right, but that's not the kind of show you have. So if you want to make that show, then by all means, make it.
Well, they're wanting it, right? That's how I get all my numbers up.
No. People leave because
ProTinker,
you have to make a new
Bicker,
If you
Bryan,
this is what we'll do. We'll make
I named an investor above. Let's see. I know somebody, his contact information info is below. Bryan Carter Young, 114 Center Street. Tons of cash to waste. What a jerk. He's a jerk.
Who said that?
Adam. He goes, I know somebody. His contact information is below. Bryan Carter Young, 114 Center Street, Wayne, Ohio. Tons of cash to waste. Don't bother me. I'm eating too. Don't bother me. I'm eating too. I mean, we've got 30 people watching right now. We never have 30 people watching.
Yes, we do. It is a lot for the
I got to get my dentures adjusted because they kind of hurt in the back. So a nice potato chip with some onion dip on it.
Did you sign those?
Oh. So, I got more pictures. So as I'm eating, I'll sign these and you guys can watch me sign them. Okay. For the love of Mike. There we go. Come one, come all. That's another one of my sayings. Give me a break. B-R-E-A-K. That one's not too good. Happy? Okay. Oh, come on, man.
Let's see here. Be happy. Here's some over here. For the love of Mike. Thanks, Adam. All right, now let's have a bite of my tuna. This is my tuna right here. All right. For the love of Adam. For the love of James. For the love of Robert. For the love of AJ. For the love of Mike. Yeah, that's a funny one, right? Oh, yeah. That's a good one. For the love of Tuna. Tater salad. Sometimes. Bryan, you better save signed pictures for this. I am. I've got over 1,000 of them. I'm taking the whole... We don't have any straws here, do we?
I don't think so.
You know what's funny? I'm going to just take a little bit of time here and just comment about how stupid movies are nowadays. You know, I was watching last night. I what I do is if there's a bad movie, I call it skip viewing. And I skip every 10 seconds throughout the whole movie. Okay, just to see how well it is. And I was watching this zombie movie called Solar Crisis or something. It's always the same story. And I predicted it too. I said, you know what? You got 7 of these people starting out. And at the end, there's only going to be either 1 or 2. Now, if that's the way it was in military, in combat and everything, we'd never win any wars. If they were only going to get 2% out at the end, I wouldn't go into combat. I just wish once they would make a zombie movie where nobody dies because they've got a brain. That you really can't sneak up on somebody when you're groaning and moaning and moving at a snail's pace. I'll tell you right now, my whole family, we'd all survive. Every one of us. Not a single of us would die from a zombie attack. First of all, we're not going to sit there and think, what's going on, you think? Why is that person... So in the movie, this person, they're getting right up to the face, okay? And then all of a sudden, it turns, and then the same thing happens 3 times later after 3 other people get killed, same way. Like, are they that stupid? I mean, seriously. And then the one big problem with The Walking Dead, which was, well, I quit watching that after the second season. That I can tell you exactly when I quit watching The Walking Dead. Because Ryan and Jared, we watched the first 5 or 6 episodes. And it was a big thing, 2011. We all were in the shed and watching The Walking Dead. And the episode where the little girl dies, I thought, you guys are really nuts. You have no moral code at all. You are about as moralist, and you don't have to be religious. You don't, but to have some moral code, you have to, all right? Or else your movies are going to be depressing. And I don't know how it lasted this long. There's that many people in this country that are just, good grief. Anyway, so I quit watching it there, but it's the same thing. Within 1 year, these, quote, dead bodies in the winter time or in the summertime their bodies, their arms would just be falling off because of the decomposing of the body. Now, granted, they're saying, well, the electricity from the brain is sending these signals. They're still decaying. Okay, that's why they're turning to the color they are. They're decaying. Within the first year, of this pandemic, if you hadn't already died, everybody else would have been decomposed, especially in the South. Okay, let me just tell you. You put a body out in the South at 100 degrees, if it's dead, within 24 hours, well, I don't want to, I'm eating, so I don't want to go there. So that's my comment. I know nobody cares. I'm trying to be lighthearted, okay? There's only one movie that I would say got it 80% right. Okay? Who could tell me what zombie movie got it 80% correct? Can anybody tell me what zombie movie got it 80% correct? Free Cuda. What zombie movie had it 80% correct of how things should have gone on? Can anybody tell me? At first was good. Yeah, the first maybe 5 episodes got nothing. Night of the Living Dead. Well, the first one because too many people died that shouldn't have. It was stupid. But at the end, they were kind of cleaning it up, and they're very slow, and now they make them where they run and all this kind of stuff where you can't run. Okay, you're dead. Your body can't really even function. No, Dawn of the Dead. No, too many people died. It's the same story. Only 2 people survive out of most of these movies, and then Dawn or Walking Dead. They don't really, especially Walking Dead. They really don't explain how it started. You know. Who contracted the first? Nope, 28. Well, 28 Days has it correct about that sooner or later they die. Okay, when they have no food, they're gone. Their body decomposes. All right, so the movie that had it the best, okay, I Am Legend. Oh, that was a terrible remake. Oh my goodness, don't even get me going there. That was a terrible remake of the Omega Man. It was the Omega Man, but that is. World War Z was even worse. The problem with World War Z, if they went according to the book, see, the Russians had it right because they came up, they created these hatchets, and they went after them and just annihilated all these zombies in the book. But then they didn't want to do that because Tom Cruise, or not Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt was upset because it was that was inhumane. Brad Pitt's a complete bozo. All right, so the best movie about zombies that had it somewhat correct was Shaun of the Dead. His friend turns into a zombie, but he kept him alive, and it is Shed, and he would go out there and play games with him, and he would try to bite him, and he would hit him. I don't know how I got onto zombie movies. How did I do that? Okay, my last bite of tuna. So all right. I don't know. Do you want to do a rocket launch at 2:00?
Is it windy?
No, no wind at all. That's what's so fun. We'd have to start over again. Close this live stream because I think Ryan would want to do it on my phone. What do you want to do? You want me to run back and get the launch pad?
Sure.
Oh, that's what I'm going to launch. That's what I'm going to launch with UNM is the B42 rocket. No, I'm not going to do the C6 because I want it to get up in the air, but then pop that parachute out real quick. I don't want to use a C46 motor, not at all. All right, well, I'm going to sign off this. And then Ryan's, he's finished eating and he'll get up a live stream. All right, guys.